Hey, good evening, traders. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone had a good trading day. Yesterday wasn't so great for me and ended on a loss. It happens. There's no way any trader's gonna have a winning day every single day, but luckily we keep the RR high using the logic in the market and the clues it's giving us. So your risk plan should, have some kind of limit in it so that you don't take too many losses. I was trying to buy below here, and my idea was we were maybe faking out this the bottom of this trading range. There was this compression, so I was trying to buy several times. I think I ended up with a couple of losses, so I decided just to end the day early. I was even in this long trade for a good 30 pips that I let run to break even, so not the best. Overnight, what we noticed is this basing that creates supply that breaks structure. And get to the charts at 7 a.m. We had this range. I'm calling this the de facto Asia high because the real Asia high is, kind of here where there's no real liquidity, so it doesn't really matter as a level to me. I'm calling this the Asia high because it's the main swing point. If you were trading the trend down, you'd be placing your stops above the last high. So that's what I considered the trading range. So getting to the morning analysis, I'm thinking about going long, probably targeting the daily open, and then to go short there. So the daily open's the main inflection point. It's a key level within supply. So we'll just go to M1 and let this play out and see what happens. Unfortunately, on the chat during Frankfurt, it's not much happened, unfortunately, so I couldn't really show any trades. But you just have to let the trades kind of come to you and not force it. We could try to take 10 pips here and there, but I don't think it's worth it. If you take a loss early on, it's going to completely ruin your mindset. So we'll speed this up a little bit, see where we're at. So we created a Frankfurt low and high, then came down to test this little supply that broke structure. So that was actually a trade. But it was at London Open, so I didn't fancy it. If we zoom out, there was absorption at the bottom of this candle, so you would have had to be very quick to catch along. I missed it. It wasn't for me. What I was really looking for was a short from daily open, and we talked about this in the chat. So what do we get? Get a little break of daily open. Nothing really in the footprint to show confirmation at this point. A little break of highs. This to me is indicating that the trade's just about ready, and I think it was around here. So I said in the chat, I mean, I might have sounded a bit indecisive here, but I'm in the sell at 833. On Dixie at 833, we're kind of bouncing off of this little base rally demand zone, but good enough. I was originally targeting this gap, but I see the trade set up on GU. That's the most important thing. So I said at 839 we're targeting a big dump below Asia low. So what's the confirmation? It's very quick. It was this absorption, positive delta and a down close candle with high volume. So that's setup 1, confirmation 3, break of a key level, and absorption. So I'm in the trade around 8:33. You know, around here, short. Now this one was really annoying for me because I didn't trade it to completion. You'll see why in a second. Around after 10 pips, I'm setting my stop to break even, and I'm kind of just treating this trade as like done and dusted, which I shouldn't have done. I should have been very focused on it. Instead I was like, you know, responding to Instagram questions and multitasking and just being an idiot really. Because you'll see price eventually comes back and it just tags my entry point and then continues in my direction. So I'm glad a few people in the chat caught this, but unfortunately I missed it just by a hair. So you'll see this happen in a second. This is why you have to be a bit flexible with your stops. I mean, if it's created a supply zone, it's probably going to come back and mitigate it. So you need to be, there it was. That was my entry point. That was me getting tagged out, break even. So very annoying, but you know, it happens. I should have been more focused here and maybe moved my stop up momentarily. You could have also gone here. I don't think I saw any footprint, but you could have just pulled a fib, waited for this 79 pullback, or waited for the demand zone, then gone short, maybe with, you know, a pin bar as the confirmation. There's a lot of ways to do that with, you know, price action or just visually. But I prefer to get in early. I know like on H1 supply, when we tag a very powerful level daily open, that there's a good chance that it's going to deflect, especially because we have again a short bias. Right, yesterday it was all short, and then overnight, you know, it was continuing, it was creating supply, continuing short. And a very important fact was on the weekly, it's very clear what the target is. It's this swing low created in March 2020. So by going long, you're really fighting the momentum here. That's, you know, around NFP day, we're probably going to create a grab, something like this, and then I think we'll probably have a bullish wave based on my reading of the fundamentals, but we'll see what happens with the dollar, because that'll be one of the main deciding factors. But anyway, in GU the trade does eventually play out to Asia low. I think one of our new members, Tommy, caught this whole thing, so congratulations to him. Boom, there it goes, Asia low, and that, you know, if I hadn't been stopped out, that would have been a good 16-hour, 50 pip trade. So yeah, that's the kind of swings we're looking for. But you have to be on it and not distracted, even if you get in a good level. You have to be prepared for these retests and mitigations. So there were trades later on. I'll just leave that for now, because I think because I reached my target early on in the week, Monday, Tuesday, I was maybe a bit less focused. I didn't feel really in the zone today. So I didn't really catch any like amazing trades or anything like that. There was a few other opportunities. But yeah, that was the main one. So that's it. Hope you had a good trading day, and I've got NFP day tomorrow to look forward to. So I'll probably be online. We'll see what's happening. You know, we don't trade NFP obviously, but sometimes there's a trade beforehand during the London session. So we'll see. And that's it. If you want to contact me, I'm Jeff T on Discord and the Cable Traders on Instagram. Please like and follow me on YouTube. That would help me out a lot. And I'm wishing you a great Thursday evening, and we'll talk soon. Okay, cheers.